So many things to think about when you're giving your teenager his or her first cell phone. I was able to look into it. For some families here, gambling is nearing the top of the list. All these lights, billboards on the strip, millions of dollars spent to get you to walk into casinos and place a bet. But in Las Vegas, temptation is everywhere. They're in the grocery store, the gas station. For some, it's the culture. But this screen, this is where the real game is happening. No bright lights, no lucky dice, just a gambler's scroll. It's an invisible personal casino. It's 24/7. It can be anonymous, and college students, many are walking through the front door.
It's this constant feed of dopamine, the anticipation.
The anticipation for 28-year-old Saul Malik was constant.
I would say I was 19 years old when I really started sports betting.
Betting began with a bet as low as $10. At the time, the strip was miles and $1 million away from Saul's college in Texas. He was a sophomore wanting to feel like a success.
Well, I have a twin brother who's pretty successful, and I wanted something to make me successful, and I could see gambling as the avenue for that.
But gambling nearly cost him everything. Saul would spend hours alone, glued to his phone in the dorms, often driving 5 hours round trip to the casino in the middle of the night just to place a sports bet.
Addiction means losing the ability to make one's own choices.
Those choices progressed, and before he knew it, he says he was dealing with a serious gambling disorder.
It is important to look at it as an illness. I'm constantly thinking about gambling or talking about it in some capacity.
And after wanting to get help years later, today, Saul talks about it for a living.
Part of the treatment is taking ownership.
Hoping to help others like him, Saul often comes here to Las Vegas to speak at gambling conferences. Saul's story is the warning.
And the dice can be rolled by pressing the button.
But a new UNLV study shows stories like his are becoming more frequent.
So one of the things that just had never been done, which I was surprised had never been done, is we never asked our students, our college students, like, are they gambling?
The answer, yes. Andrea Desopoulos manages the Nevada Problem Gambling Project, and sitting next to her is Dante Miller, a UNLV graduate student. They say the thing is, college students don't even realize they're gambling. Of the more than 4,600 Nevada college students they surveyed, nearly 3 in 4 admit they've gambled in the past year.
I find extremely interesting is that students don't know what gambling is all of the time, specifically looking at purchasing loot boxes in games.
Loot boxes are digital containers found typically in video games. You pay real money for a random reward.
I think almost 60% of them said that that was not a form of gambling.
And 15% of them say buying lottery tickets isn't gambling. Others dismiss fantasy leagues.
If you're gambling when you're supposed to be doing something different, you may have a problem.
Dr. Kobe West, clinical director at the International Problem Gambling Center, says the boundary between a video game and a slot machine disappeared. He says the digital age has made addiction faster. And since 2018, when sports betting went legal nationwide, Dr. Kobe says the center is seeing a younger and younger crowd.
The youngest we've seen here is 17.
He says some kids use their parents' identities online to play sports bets.
Or we never let an alcoholic have a liquor store in their pocket, yet we let gamblers walk around with a casino in their pocket because sports betting is on your phone.
Dr. Kobe says it starts with the conversation with your child, helping them to have the courage to put down that phone. And while we're in a city where people come to gamble, the people you met in this story all agree. It doesn't matter where you live or where you go, because it all starts and ends right here. Now, if you or someone you know is struggling with gambling, the Nevada Council on Problem Gambling has resources for you, support, and information.
For the latest on this and other stories, visit 8newsnow.com and tune into our live newscasts on Channel 8 every day at 6 and 11 p.m. or weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m.